Never look at the boss as an example for everything. It's an example for himself.
我给团队放了1个月的假期，
全薪休假。
不是他们要求的，是我这个老板需要放假。过去60天，世界杯连续出差，我真累得不行。我觉得团队也需要休息。但是我做完这个决定之后，我突然开始焦虑了，我居然有了一种放假羞耻。后来我说我必须找一个明白人跟他聊一下，这我找了我爸，他是做投资的，400多个项目，他看到成功和失败，结果他竟然跟我说
Because I'm feeling this thing called vacation guilt. I feel guilty for taking a break. And since moving to China and working in China, also a lot of people in China feel, this kind of guilt of being on vacation. Why do I feel this kind of thing?
Well, I think that people feel some guilt just because society looks at it this way. You should be working and you're getting a salary and you're supposed to move forward, have more money. Everybody expects you to be working for that.
I know people in China that the only way they can take a vacation is not to take holidays. They do it through quitting their job. The only way for them is to not work in that place anymore.
But they're missing the point that sometimes vacation is the way to reach to the level you can understand better the big picture, move to the next level, know new people, have new skill sets and experiences. So the fact you're going to vacation doesn't mean that you are not working. You are working in a different way, working on yourself, working on getting stronger mentally, knowing people, experience, seeing the different picture, which is cool. So I think the best thing to look at it is to say, look, vacation is part of work, and actually work is part of life. So you should not see like work and vacation and work and life as two separate things. You don't only work to get money and then have a good time. Work is life. So sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's challenging, more stress, and vacation is maybe more fun to seem to be more free. But actually they're all part of life, and you should have this color, because the color of what's called vacation is a different frequency in your mind. It means it heals you, it makes you stronger sometimes, it makes you think differently.
What do you think Chinese people are more likely to enjoy? What kind of vacation do they need?
People are different. They really need different things. For most people, going to their parents to the hometown is not a vacation. That's why Chinese New Year is a more complex issue than people think. For some people, it's not easy, especially you get all these questions. For some people, vacation is just offline, sleep, go to the mountain, meditation. This is more the introvert people. The extrovert people, they love to go to a retreat, they like to travel, meet people. First of all, you need to understand yourself before you decide what is vacation. But different years, different stages of life, different vacations you need. Vacation is God, and now all the rest. An average European style. Vacation is the most important time of the year. They will not communicate with you. They work very hard when they work, but they work very little, maybe 30 hours a week. So in China, it's too tough. So the future, you can have more vacation.
Have you seen anything change the last 25 years in Chinese work culture? Because I think Chinese people are the hardest working people I've ever worked with. But I think some of the attitudes towards work is changing, and finally these things are discussed and there's more voices out there.
There was a big change. First of all, comparing to any country, China is the most hardworking, and not only hardworking, they actually have a certain skill that no other culture have, is the harmony between the team and how to maximize the output of a teamwork. It's really by far the best. The downside of it, there is a lot of stress in work.
If a boss doesn't take a vacation, but the worker wants a vacation, does the worker should feel guilty?
No, you should not attach yourself to the boss's style. I know it puts pressure on everybody if the boss doesn't take. Remember, different people need different things. We don't have the same personality. He's right for himself and you're right for yourself. Never look at the boss as an example for everything. It's an example for himself. Some people, their work is not so creative, so they cannot be fulfilled from work itself. They need an engine to give them energy. It's not that the work is giving them the energy. So in that case, vacation is a must.
What do you want to say to those people feeling this vacation guilt?
You should not care about your boss. Sometimes because you insist on your vacation and your own center and your own opinion, the boss eventually will appreciate your personality. Even though it's not so convenient for work, but actually he will appreciate you more. So don't think that surrendering, putting your head down, not taking vacation gets you points. Actually, it means you are weak.